Hi guys, Matt here on the Sigma Standard CP Plus for photo news and reviews. Here with the Monster 200 to 500 2.8, which when you use the teleconverter that's attached, you can just walk straight through, that's all right. It becomes a 400 to 1000 5.6. Now, obviously, it's a Monster. You actually zoom it by, a digital zoom within the lens. You're not moving the elements yourself. And the focus as well is just displayed by a little LCD here. So let's bring it in. I'll give you a close-up around the lens, and then we'll actually put the D4 on this one and get some sample stills and video with this lens. So looking along the lens, that first section is actually the teleconverter that we can take out, that takes it from 200 to 500 to a 400 to 1000. Then looking all the way down the lens, it's really an epically huge lens. Looking at this end section at the LCD there, so it's got the TC on at the moment. So as you zoom it, it goes up to 1000 mil. And this one, let's just get it in focus, is how far away you're focusing. And at the moment it's set up to show feet. Then you've got your meters and feet switch, auto manual focus, focus range, and then to actually open the lens up. And this one, yes, it would have a drop-in filter thread here. And look at that, that looks like a 72, even as a drop-in. The other one that I looked at, the 800 mil, was a 42 or something like that. So let's put this bad boy on my D4. Okay, so here we are at 5.6 at 420 mil. Now let's go in further. There we are. That's 5.6. That's 1000 mil. So, it doesn't seem like a huge amount. Let's just make sure we're right in sharp focus. It's having trouble to focus. And then back out to 400. Let's go for something a little bit further away, like the signage in the background. Wow, that's further, but it's not nearly as interesting, is it? Let's go back. Man, this is truly the stuff of paparazzi snipers. Just almost impractically big for use. Let's get some sample shots. The only difficulty is because it's a 5.6 in a hall like this, it means I'm shooting at ISO 10,000, so it's hard to really get a gauge of how good the lens is with all of that noise. And just, you keep losing yourself within the shot. And I've got a crowd behind me, and it won't even focus that close. So here we are with the teleconverter off as a 200 to 500. At 2.8 we can get better shots because we're at 2 stops better light, so a lower ISO. So let's get some samples here.
So here are 3 sample shots. To be honest, they were at a ridiculously low shutter speed even though it was on a tripod. That's at 1000 mil. And all of these were shot at 1/50th of a second. So that one's a bit blurry. Not because the camera moved, because at 1/50th of a second she turned her head that little bit and there's a bit of motion blur in there. That's also at 1000 mil. And then this one is at 200 mil. So with the teleconverter off, and you can see much lower ISO, a really nice clean file.
Okay, so a bit of a monster. Pretty funny that they've got an old D40 or whatever it is, D70S. That's actually a great camera. But yeah, what a beast of a lens. Come on through. Yeah, so please click the like, leave any questions or comments, and I'll see you soon for more photo news and reviews.